My name is Tom Olmos and I'm working for CLX Motorsport as a team manager for 4 years now. So basically this team was created by Nicolas, Lapierre and Alexandre Coigny back in 2021, and they basically wanted to create their own team to kind of have their own DNA so they can build something together. And yeah, it's been 4 years now that we are running multiple championships, and yeah, we try to keep on evolving and keep on doing as good as we can.
I would say to judge the level of the team will be where actually we would like to be since the beginning. Seems quite ambitious to say that we are at the top, but at least we are fighting for it, and that's what we want. That's our goal from the beginning of the project, and now we are happy to be able to continue in that way, and trying to fight for the championship every year is the goal.
So I think 2024 has been one of the highest seasons in ELMS so far from what I know, especially in LMP2. LMP3 has always been quite high in both Le Mans Cup and ELMS, but LMP2 this season has been quite of the highest level I've seen in ELMS. So let's say it's quite nice to see we were able to fight with the top teams, with like strong teams like TF or Algarve, teams that are in endurance racing for a long time now. We won 2 races and we finished third in the championship, so it's a first step for us. It's not the end. Our goal is still to win the LMP2 championship. We showed in LMP3 we were able to win, and now we want to win in LMP2 also.
The DNA of this team is really to build something together, whether it be for the mechanics, for the engineers, the management as well. We really try to start from somewhere and to evolve all together and to do something that makes sense. And it is exactly the same for the drivers. We really appreciate to find some good, talented drivers when they are young, and to try to accompany them so they can reach the highest level of motorsport. And obviously Malthe did really well.
Yeah, actually Malthe is a really special story. I started the LMP3 with him from Michelin Le Mans Cup together with the ELMS. I saw him growing as a kid and now become a man. It was really a pleasure to work with him. I've been his engineer from the really beginning, first testing, and we built together all his achievement, let's say, from 6 pole out of 6 in 2022, title in LMP3, LMS. And now we've got a big man that is signing with Peugeot for next year, so that's kind of amazing to be able to see that and build all this relationship with him. And regarding the young driver philosophy of the team is really a key for us. It's really important. We built that with Malthe, but we are trying to do that with all our drivers, such as Cédric Oltramar, which starts with us in Michelin Le Mans Cup and is growing now. Same for Adrien Cloménil. So yeah, that's a really big part of our story, and I think it's coming also from Nico. He wants to help those guys to build a big career.
Yeah, it is definitely special to work alongside Nico. He's someone that obviously has a career that speaks for himself, and on top of that, he's a really nice and smart guy. So there is no stress or no excitation of working alongside him, but definitely some good things to learn, and he's really a good captain, if we can say, of the team, and we always get to understand the things better alongside Nico.
Yeah, obviously working with Nico is amazing for sure. We are all really proud to be able to work for him, for what he achieved, but also for the man he is. I think everybody knows Nico as a racing driver, but people can also know him as the Nico who he is. Actually, he's a really nice guy, really smart. I think I never worked with any driver that is as smart as Nico. He's in the car driving 300k in the straight line and speaking about strategy, what people are doing, what we should do. So that's kind of crazy, and also working with him is amazing because he's a really nice guy. He understands all the points of a team. He's really good at management also, which is surprising for a driver. He got good skills about that, so that's really good to work with him.
So basically at the workshop, our goal is to prepare every next races, every next events we have, so both races and test events. So we analyze what happened in the last races. If we go back on a new track, we analyze what happened the next few years if we went there last season. And our goal is to prepare as much as possible this event, so looking at data and strategy to see what we can do and how to maximize the performance for this event.
So we first coordinate the programs and the calendars in between the team and the staff that is actually working here at the workshop, the freelances as well we are working with. Then we try to coordinate the work that we have to do on the cars. Such as the rebuild, everything that happens in the workshop in between the events and the track time. And then we are discussing a lot. We are doing a lot of meetings in order to anticipate everything, to try to make sure that we have everything under control and that the team is ready to go on track again the next time.
Signing new drivers is a big topic for us. It's a big winter job because basically once it's signed you cannot change anything for the season, so it's a big responsibility. Obviously there is a driver categorization, we have to follow the regulation, so this is the first thing and it already gives you some directions on what to do. But and also the performance of the drivers, because we analyze what they did in previous seasons. So the categorization is the performance is the obvious part of the job. But we have to remember endurance racing is a teamwork, and we pay a lot of attention about in the lineups about the team spirit between drivers. We always want drivers to push themselves to the best, and they are not in competition within a car. So our goal is to find the best compromise between the categorization, the performance of the drivers, and how they will maximize the full package. So the cars, the technical team, also the engineers, and their teammates.
I would say that there is no usual day. This is something I really appreciate about the job, is that there are multiple topics on the table every day. But what I mainly do is try to overview a little bit every part of the company. So basically the staff we have here, so engineers, mechanics, drivers as well. I try to keep in touch with the drivers and their managers all year long, even on off season. And I also deal quite a lot with the suppliers with we are working with, our sponsors. And yeah, the goal is basically to overview everything so it makes sense and that the daily operations works as smoothly as possible. Yeah.
Do you see it as an advantage, let's say, to run both programs?
Yeah, for sure, it's a big advantage. And we are happy to keep going that way, because in a really difficult event such as rainy condition, it's really helpful to have the Michelin Le Mans Cup running, giving the feedback to the P3 guys in ELMS, but also to the P2 guys, taking the decision on the tires, on the track condition, the grip level compared to the previous session. It's a big help for us, and we are using this tool quite a lot. That's why we are all sharing the same box. All the drivers are together in the ELMS box, even though they are Michelin Le Mans Cup drivers. So like that, we still have a big community and a lot of communication together.
Well, I can only invite fans to come and see us. We are obviously happy to have a lot of fans around and to see people coming to our races. I think that we deserve it, and that the fans that knows motorsport well, they know that it's a proper series with proper racing, proper drivers, and some really good teams as well. So yeah, obviously we are super excited to race in front of a lot of fans, like it was the case this year multiple times. So yeah, I just invite everyone to come and say hi next season in Barcelona.